Dogs will kick this away to start us off. He'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. So NC State will begin with less than ideal field position off that poor return. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Defensive end who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only
got him for a sack, a big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. And we've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
Third down try fails, and they'll punt it. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense comes out for their first possession today. If there's one guy on this defensive side, Kirk, who can be a game wrecker, it's this elite pass rusher, very much on the quarterback's mind today.
Yeah, Chris, but it's going to be very tough. This quarterback does a nice job of moving around in the pocket, and also he's going to have an awareness of exactly where this guy is and have a clock in his mind about how quickly that ball needs to get out. Great. Line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Running back. Great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's the seam. With the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Gets made down inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This quarterback on fire today. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Looking to throw it on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the quarterback finds the tight end. Solid gain there, moves the ball out to the 32.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Gonna run it. It's long. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Gives it to the back. In the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Grab down the middle. It's Burks. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
They get him down. The gain is to about the 12. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
Oh, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Hand off to the single back. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Bulldogs pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Dogs will crank up the tempo. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Tight end makes the grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Looking to throw yet again. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. And here comes the punter onto the field. With the return, it's Harris. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Caught behind the line. It's Harris. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of.
Complete.
So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pass is caught.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Escapes the pocket. You've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a first down.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Completion makes it second down. From the shotgun, drops back. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Complete to the running back on this fourth down play. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. For a takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to... Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. And looking to throw now on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. NC State comes to the line quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. And he drops back in the gun. And he's tackled after the catch. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lofting it toward the left sideline. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, you just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Important second down play coming up.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
That run moves the ball to the 16. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate.
NC State will kick it off to start the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big... hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. Important third down play coming up after that completion. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Catch made on the left side. You bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down. The Bulldogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The tight end has got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The 37.
Spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the runner takes off to his right. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Takes the ball and heads to the left. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Georgia. And the route is on. That's a crucial touchdown. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner is brought down. Gets a starter in the next drive. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. A handoff to the back. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense recovers the fumble.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Dogs are in the red zone. They'll hand it off. He's got room looking for the end zone. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. The Dogs hustle to the line and run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on second down. Touchdown, Dogs. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On first down, it's play action. There's nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. They scoop up the... And that's going to be a safety.
Well, you just got to have more awareness here as a ball carrier. What in the world are you doing? You're on your side of the 50. You're running backwards like that. Eventually, the defense sees this. They can't believe their eyes. They're rallying to the football, and they come up with a safety.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
Well, the defensive end's just too athletic for this offensive line. Coming off the edge, quarterback didn't even see him coming. How about that sack for the defense?
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football in vertical shots to boot.
He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
Tackle.
Gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
Slide 22.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. And the Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry up. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. 1st down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First down, looking to throw the football. He's looking deep here. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, Georgia. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Automatic on the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the catch.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Burks. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets him a few yards closer to the marker. Second down after that completion. Quarterback drops back. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Throw to the corner of the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Pass not complete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Fights off a defender. They stop him, but it's a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw again. And it's incomplete, just out. Of the receiver. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Checks this down to the running back. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. Offense threatening here. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Whoa, talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
No problem. Knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. A new set of downs after that completion.
Let's go.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Takes it all the way to the house.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset their plan into the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires this one deep middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally brought down, but the gain moves it to the 44. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
First down for the offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got a man down the middle. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain of that catch and run.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Dogs! And this one is getting ugly.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Using his legs here. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Pressure is coming. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Feels like we'll see a very simple kneel down with this victory well in hand. Looking to throw it on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. The Dogs looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, they're snapping the ball near the goal.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. Here's the second down play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. The pocket breaking down. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it falls incomplete, and as the clock hits 0-0, that's it, game over. There was so much anticipation, so much preparation on both sides for a matchup like this to begin the season, Kirk. That's a big W on a big stage here early.
Well, you get through camp, you wonder how the season's going to get started, and they cannot be any happier. Now we'll just have to see how far they can ride this momentum as we go through the first half of the season.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.